Hey guys, covering the last of the TDs revealed on stream today, and I'm actually more excited for what else they released on stream. I think you might know that, but we'll get to that later. So first, let's cover the TD stuff. This one is actually my least interested ride line out of the three, right? The first one is a cool knight, the second one is a cool looking dragon, and then this one is kind of like a weird pale moon aesthetic with Neo Nectar associated with it. I don't know. The only Neo Nectar I really liked was Musketeers, and Pale Moon. I'm just pretty whatever on the aesthetics. But here we go. So first we have Announcing Wind of Spring. This is just your starter. Pretty nice, cool. Second is Budding of Pleasant Sounds Gracia. When this unit is rode upon by Brilliant Tune Rectina, you may call this card to the rearguard circle. And the second effect is a con effect. Rearguard circle during this battle, this boosted a Vanguard. This unit gets power plus 5,000. So nice. So just a free call, a free power boost, right? Grade 2 is Brilliant Tune Rectina. When this unit is rode upon by a unit with LIANORN in this card name, Soul Blast 1, choose a grade 1 or less from your drop and call it to the rearguard circle. And then con, if your back row has 3 or more rearguards, this unit gets boost. So you basically are setting up a lot of boost with this card, which is it's great. It's great because you need it for your grade 3. So the grade 3 is Bandmaster of Blossoming Bonds at LIANORN. The first con effect is that Thier effect, which is on basically all the TD grade 3s. I don't really need to replace it, except that the card that is coming out in the TD, in the booster pack, is called Grand March of Full Bloom LIANORN. Right? The main effect here is the auto Vanguard Circle effect. When this unit attacks, cost Soul Blast 1 and discard a card from your hand, and boost this unit with all of your back row standing units with boost. So actually a pretty unique effect. You boosting with everything in the back, right? That has boost, of course. If you boosted this unit with 3 or more units, this unit gets drive plus 1 until the end of turn, so that makes up for your discard cost. And at the end of the battle, choose 2 of your back row rearguards and stand them. So you get basically, you can boost them with other units, which is cool. I like, that seems pretty nice. It feels like if this was a booster pack effect, you would also get like maybe a Sentinel Restrict or something like that. Seems like that kind of deck, alright? And then the last effect is con. During the battle, this unit is boosted. This unit gets power plus 5,000, and that's only on the rearguard circle. So very simple effect, but it's actually unique. Your Vanguard is going to get a massive amounts of power. This is going to be like Dimension Police without the crits, or it's going to be like Amon but not using the soul. By base values, right? If you have 3 AKs in the back, you're boosting for 24. So that'll hit 37. Pretty cool. But then you have the grade 2 that can also gain boost, so you'll probably just want to put that behind, and you can get like even more power there. And all the other cards also gain boosting power, right? So yeah, pretty nice. But let's kind of move on to the meat and bones of what was revealed today, and that is this new Sentinel order, Blitz order, right? And this is actually huge. This is actually very important, not only for standard, but also important for premium as well. So you have a bunch of effects here, right? You have the Sentinel effect, which just says that this is a Sentinel, and you can only run up 4 Sentinels, 4 cards of Sentinel in the deck. And there is also a second restriction on how many copies you can play on this. And this card is called Elementaria Sanctitude, right? But you can only run 1 copy of this in the deck. So this is like it's kind of like an over trigger. You can only run 1. And these are the following effects of this Sentinel. So if your opponent's Vanguard has triple drive, this ability can be played without paying the cost. And then to play it, is play this with the cost, discard a card from the hand if your Vanguard is grade 3 or less. So it doesn't work for the grade 4 decks because they're not grade 3 or less. But choose one of your units and it cannot be hit until the end of the battle, and then you have to remove the card as well. Okay, so that's pretty important. You don't get to spam this out, you only get to use it once. But yeah, I think this is pretty interesting. It means that, you know, right now in standard, there's an issue between like a non-triple driving deck and a triple driving deck, right? The grade 4s versus the grade 3s. Persona Ride versus triple drive, pretty much. Now, I'd say a lot of people do rate that the triple drive decks are ahead, but that's also because Magnolia is a good deck, and that has been dominating quite a lot, right? Quite a lot. You could say that another strong deck right now, at least in the West, is Gravidia World, and that is functioning straight off of just, you know, playing a normal Persona Ride game. But I would say that, you know, a lot of people do feel that the grade 4 decks are kind of overspec'd, because once you start triple driving, you become much more, like, stable, right? And you have a greater chance of triggering good stuff. Now, this at least gives you one get out of jail free card, because you can just, like, you know, go bam. I don't have to pay the cost. It saves me one card in hand. That's pretty cool. One thing though, because it's a blitz order, you can't use your other blitz order effects if you run them for that turn, right? So things like, you know, those blitz order that gain power, the bounce ones, or things like, yeah, you can't use them. You can only use one order a turn, and keep that in mind. The other thing also, this is for every single clan. This is like a clan. Well, not a clan anymore. This is just, you can be used in every nation pretty much, which is pretty cool. But yeah, one thing also that this gets around is Sentinel restricts, because all Sentinel restricts prevent you from calling specific cards of Sentinel to the Guardian Circle. But the orders don't go to the Guardian Circle. You don't call them there. They just go to the drops. You play them, go to the drop zone, and that's it, right? So this actually does give you like a great get out of jail free card. This also saves your ass in premium, right? Because in premium it is all about striding. It is all about triple driving. And this will basically at least give you one get out of jail free card there. Also against certain matchups like Ichikishima and things like that, hey, Ichi can't stop this, right? Ichi can't stop this. And then things like Dimension Police 2, who constantly get a lot of power, has a threat of like breaking or shield, and just can't break this. You actually just can't break this. So yeah, this is actually pretty interesting in how they're going to do it. The one thing that people did point out is that this is a PR. So why is this a promo when it will probably be a staple in a lot of decks? I don't know, right? I don't know. But this is definitely one of those like quick shield ticket kind of things where like a lot of decks will want to include them. So I can't see this being released like en masse, you know, en masse. But hey, it is what it is. I think this is a great addition, at least, to the scene. It is showing that they kind of at least recognize a few things that are wrong at the moment, and they're trying to balance it out. But this time it is with like cards. Lastly, they did show the DSR illustrations, special ones for both LIANORN and Youthberg. And these look alright. They look pretty cool. Like it's up to you if you like the clamp art or not. Some of them have been absolute bangers, right? I really like the Seraph one. I like the Bastion one. Youthberg one, I don't know. I like the original Youthberg one a lot more. That one's like massively sick. And then kind of the LIANORN one's like, whatever. Alright, actually, whatever. So if you look at it like that, saves you money. You don't have to get them. Alright. But yeah, that is it. Let me know what you guys think of the cards reveal, what you guys think of the order, the Sentinel order reveal, and I will see you guys next time, alright? Bye.